Welcome back to Gnomoria, everybody. This is episode 3, and I have updated the jobs. So now we have quite a variety of professions, and I've also changed most of their priorities. So, to change things up just a little bit, now I've left Fly and Chicken as builders, because that's more fitting to them. Nub is now a carpenter, which will make her focus more on the crafting, which also frees up Cryptor to do all the woodcutting stuff, which I'm going to assign him to in a moment. Both farmers stayed the same. KG is now a mason, which means she will begin the stone carving more when it comes to when we begin working on stonemasonry, which will be quite soon, actually. And then Siren will stay a miner, so she'll be better at mining. So with this change, I'm now going to plant the grove. So the grove is agriculture, grove. Pretty straightforward. So let's do a 10 by 10 if I can fit it. I can fit it. Sweet. So we have 27 pine clippings. So we need more pine clippings. Now, fortunately, you can get them without cutting down the trees, actually, which is more efficient. So if you go down here, you'll see take clippings. So now I can just say clip all those trees. And for the moment, I also am going to do a little bit of customization. So for the pine grove, you'll notice we can plant saplings, cut clippings, pick fruit, and fell the trees. I'm going to disable felling the trees. Now, that may seem a little counterproductive, because, these are a grove. The purpose of this is to grow wood. Now, I actually could also have a fruit grove going, which, now that I think about it, I probably should have. Oops. Well, so the reason I am not felling the trees right away is actually so that I can use them to harvest more clippings, because I still don't think I have the 100 I'll need for a 10 by 10. Still, though, once I have all 100, I will then enable felling trees, and it'll be a self-sufficient grove. So now, quite sure what's going on right there, as pretty sure the woodcutters were... Oh yeah, Cryptor and Nub. So now, as soon as Nub is done, she should go... Wait, which one's the woodcutter? I'm always bad about this. Okay, Cryptor, when he's done, should have gone to do that. Weird. Oh, I see. The farmers are taking that job. Oh dear, are the farmers going to do this instead? It's supposed to be... Ooh, that could go badly. Also, those sapphires are going to be worth a lot later. Aw, KG's out cold. Who's that? That is Siren. That's a female gnome? That looks very... Okay. I'll take the game's word for it, because it is the game. Third day, 2 in the morning. Oh, I see. They're gathering seeds. Food. Okay. Still, I feel like one of the... Yeah, I feel like one of them should have started by now. Cutter. Grove. Yeah, that's your number one job, Cryptor. What the hell, dude? Unless that's not Cryptor. Okay, what's going on, bro? Why aren't you making the grove? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're just working on their plank construction right now. How many planks do we have? We have 29. Okay, so they'll be done in a moment, and then they can get on to their other jobs. The carpenter can assist with the grove and the chopping of trees, but... Are they building something else? So hopefully things will sort themselves out in a moment. This is rather strange. Do 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 do. It's been a while since I've heard this. So I've got it on the. I've got music set to 8-bit. There's actually an orchestral version of this that it's also very nice, but I'm just feeling the 8-bit right now. So I'm thinking later I'll have some clippings taken from these trees so I could get an apple grove going. Part of the problem is I need flat land, which we don't have a lot of right now. And I don't want to spread out too far right now. Come on, that's 3 planks, right? That should have been plank number 30. No, 27. What did we just use up planks on? Oh, right. I've got the orders for wheelbarrows. Okay, so raising priority on this so that way our esteemed carpenter doesn't waste their time on planks. Okay, so that's what was going on. I totally forgot I ordered the wheelbarrows last episode. Okay, so now she's going to work on the sticks instead of the planks. Okay, so that's what's going on. I'm also going to raise the priority on the grove just to see if it'll get Cryptor away from the bench. Yes, it did not. What the hell? Do I have, like... I know I imported my stuff right. This is frustrating. And there goes Cryptor. Okay, so now Nub will make the sticks for that as soon as she's done with that plank. So slow right now. Early game's always kind of stressful. Oh dear, Beth fell asleep on the floor. Alright, let's see. Well, we're not lacking for resources, that's for sure. Some water over there I could put to use later, I guess. Got more milk from the cows. I think it's 8 a milking. So, one thing I will point out, the yak... Get the... So the yak, the female one, is exhausted. That translates to pregnant. So, at the end of the season, we will have a second yak born, or a new yak born. Now, if it's a male, it dies. I'm going to turn it into meat and that all-important bone needle, which means we can really get to going on the, what do you call it? On tailoring, which will fix our bed problem, because that's a problem right now. If I look at it, we only have... Well, we've still got a decent amount of straw left, but it's still going to be a while until that farm's grown, or done. Alright, what else can I do? So there's some stuff over here that's really good. So I'm going to have the miners, mine out those 2 sapphires, and then I'm going to also create a new location over here. I'm going to have them mine that. I guess I did that part wrong, too. And still readjusting to this game. I'm doing these back-to-back. So yeah, the gems take quite a while to mine, so... Yeah. Why hasn't anyone planted the grove yet? Pine grove. Pine. We have 60 of those clippings. Come on. We've got a higher priority. I'm hoping when he wakes up it'll all get fixed, but... Oh, okay, so we'll have more, but... More. Excellent. I'm just gonna have you guys casually mine out that whole thing. Whoa, whoa. Oh, another stone type. That's interesting. I haven't really had it, you know, produce that many stone types that fast before. Oh, right. With the carpenter, I'm also going to set up one more thing. Torch. So one of my, in my opinion, the most important items in the game is the torch. So I like to have it set up so that we have 5 at any given time that can be placed, because torches are very important. You'll notice that these rooms are dark whenever we're not in them, because there's no gnomes in them. They're not producing light. But outside's bright, because the sun's producing light. So torches help light up the game, and if you light up a big room, it prevents big nasties from spawning in it, like, say, zombies, which have pretty much ended my game every time I've run into one. So, like, right now, I'll be putting 2 torches in this big room, a couple in the Great Hall. I know it's got a depth-based mechanic as well, so I don't actually need to worry, but it's a neatness thing, you know? Tall hill. was also debating tearing down over here since it's only one tall. Now that would be quite the process though. First I'd have to clear out everything on top. Then I'd have to row by row remove the ceilings and then dig out from underneath. Quite a complicated process actually. But it would give me all this land underneath it, which we need for farming. Oh, and there goes Nub. Oh, but Cryptor's back up. And crafting the torch. Why aren't you doing the grove? You're the woodcutter! Ugh. That's frustrating. Also, it looks like we've picked up some... Oh, I guess that is just the coal symbol. I thought it was like silver or something. It would be strange. That stuff's not supposed to spawn at this depth. It's I think it's 10 and below is the basic metals. 25 for the rarer stuff, and then I think at 50 is where iron and the really good metals are. Those take quite a while, though, to get to, but the tools you can craft from them are huge. It does matter what you use to craft something. Like I was mentioning how these three are made of marble. It's technically a waste of marble, because the marble is the most valuable stone. Like, if I find a floor of marble, I will pretty much just mine it out to have a very guaranteed supply of marble for all my stoneworks, because marble stoneworks are worth more than any other stoneworks. So yeah, that's coal then. The fact that we found sapphires so high up, though, is very rare. I like that. Alright, so gonna get those resources. Mining expeditions will be the main way I draw in the valuable resources, but right now I'm still focused on getting everything set up. Okay, so that's Beth doing that. Why is... I swear, he should be the one doing it. So me and Beth are the ones doing the grove right now. That don't make a lot of sense to me, but it is what it is. Alright, so what's left to do? At this point, it's kind of just a waiting game. The torches are all crafted, so I'll build a couple of those. So I've crafted the torches, but I haven't placed them, basically, is what's happened. So I'm going to grab torch. I'm going to place one right here. And then once that's mined out, I will... Interesting. I'm gonna have to like tweak the gnomes a little more between episodes, I think. See what's up with that. Also getting a little concerned. We're on day 3. I feel like something should attack soon. Alright, and then we're gonna build the second one right there. That should light up the majority of... Oh, that's because it's marble. Makes my gnomes are tired. If the yaks didn't need to eat so much, I could have built more beds, but... You know, until that is done, because that'll provide enough food, because I'm hoping we get a male late yak so I can slaughter it. I know that sounds horrible, but... And it's also, with this marble, it's kind of hard to tell that this is lit up, but this isn't. Like, if you look closely at the lighting effects, you can see. And you'll see that guy was using the wheelbarrow, so that was a good investment. Okay, that torch is placed, and KG is thirsty. Alright, so... that... kind of at a loss right now what to do. Oh, I should probably build a stonemason's workshop. Okay, so wood carver and stone cutter. Oh, right, so we need stone cutter, then stonemason. So a stone cutter turns raw stone into cut stone the same way my workbenches are turning the raw logs into planks. So that'll be the next thing. Also will designate the new storage unit, I've decided. We'll go 4, because then there's room for another layer of workshops. So, goods, we shall collect raw stone and blocks. And for wood, we shall collect logs and planks. So that'll give us a new place to store some stuff. I will eventually be filling it with crates so that we can store the planks and the cut stone efficiently. Raw stone will stack to 64, which is actually better than the barrels. And raw logs do not stack. So you can see the planks are the soil and the wood is stacked, or the soil and the stone is stacked, but the wood is not stacked. Also, it'll let us store the wheelbarrows there. So that's nice. So it'll let us have other things there. How's the grove coming along? Decently. I think we've got 30 planted now. The farmers don't really have anything else to do, and because of the way I set it up, it should not really be an issue later. Later on, they'll constantly be harvesting the fields. Like, usually I have a pretty farmer-heavy group of gnomes. Alright, so looks like they're just crafting more. So did this place get the orders for the chairs and stuff? Once the stone... Oh dear, it looks like I'll need to make this one more wide. Because I just realized I can't fit the stone mason next to the stone cutter. Okay, so another neat trick, as soon as the miners wake up. Yeah, I'll wait for that. And people fall asleep on the floor because I can't build the beds because of the stuff. Like, again, the whole starting experience, like, this game could be hard if you don't know what you're doing. I know what I'm doing, which is why my gnomes are going to hopefully make it through a couple of years at least. Oh, there was our first autosave every 4 days. I accidentally had the my stop recording button bind to the autosave, so we did have quite a few saves before that. I've rebound that since, but... Alright. Come on, miners. Yes, one of them has woken up. Siren woke up! So later on, I'll be able to, like, smelt armor and stuff, too, so... It's not just KG who has to do all the fighting. Okay, so the trick I was going to show you guys... So I've got this predetermined stockpile, but suddenly there's more space. Well, do I make a new stockpile? No need. I just click in the current stockpile and I can expand it. Boom. More stockpile. And now I have space for that stone... now I have space for this stone cutter, which is being built. Excellent, excellent. And then I'll queue up the stone mason right now. So this will be, I think I gave Beth the job of mason. It's me or Beth. And then that's... No, wait, we're the farmers, so... KG is the mason, right. Siren and KG are the miners. Oh yeah, just kind of looking around. Sometimes I can spot animals before they, before my gnomes spot them. Gnomes have a line of sight, which is kind of weird. Oh, who was that? That was Beth. Oh dear. Eventually we'll have beds and stuff. But for now we kind of got to get by on what we got. So this is slowly coming together. Looks like Cryptor is finishing the... has finished the wood components, and then I just need... Siren, by the looks of it, is going to make the last chunk of the mason, which is the chisel, I'm sure. Yeah, our stone carver is done, so, since we're not doing a lot of mining, blocks. We need blocks. So, we already have 500 some. But for the sake of beauty, I'm going to request marble blocks. So we're going to craft 20 of them. We're going to keep 20 of them up at any given time. All right, looks like time's up. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. You know what? Let's stay and watch the stonemason be built. Yeah, we'll let this go just a little long. I do try and keep these short just because I want to put them out daily, and if I put out short videos, I don't have to upload as long. I've lost my Ethernet connection for a while, so I'm on the Wi-Fi in the building, which is utter shit. So thank you all for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you do, please give it a like. Helps support the channel, helps get the videos out there, and I will see you guys next time. Farewell.